Da, 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 da. This is the Villa Download. We break it down, your dose of love, violence and beyond. From the villa to the latest shows. This is the Villa Download, where the real story always flows.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. It is time for the Villa Download, where we unpack, unhinge, and unapologetically obsess over reality TV and everything pop culture. And of course, guys, if you love our chaos, don't forget to hit that button, subscribe to our channel, and share this live with your reality TV bestie. It seriously helps our channel grow and helps you stay in the know and tuned in every week to the Villa Download.
Yeah, hit that bell so you never miss when we go live. We drop recaps, interviews, and the juiciest pop culture takes, all with zero filter, because that's how we do it.
Yes, but tonight we have special guests joining us here this evening. We have returning guest, Kat. Welcome back, Kat. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you.
And that, a lot has transpired since Kat was on here. She is doing an awesome collaboration with her co-host, Elle, from the Good Edit podcast. So, ladies, we are so happy to have you on. I just want to say you have been killing it. Your consistency, your branding, go brush your shoulders off. Good job, ladies.
We are big fans.
We need to air hug over that part.
I know, there you go. Oh, I love it.
Yes, welcome, ladies. We're
glad
so
to
happy
hear
to have
that.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's really super exciting. The Good Edit and the Bravo Rex have expanded the collaboration where it is now the podcast. So and so the goal is to really, for both of us, is to really dive into the topics, really help the audience understand the art of the edit, and how that really influences public scrutiny, and ideally to help listeners develop a more conscionable way of viewing by really bringing context to reality. So it has been a dream working with Kat, and I wake up thinking about you every day, Kat.
I know that feeling.
One of us are going to send a text today.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a text, whether it's too early or too late.
I know. And I love what Villa Download does. I mean, I've been tracking you guys for a while, and so it's really a privilege to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're
We
really
could only
excited
hope
for
to
this.
be half as good as you guys. Like the intro.
Please. We're
The
all
intro,
in
the
equally
way you-
great company. So let's just continue to uplift each other and do all the things.
I will say that the podcast community is very open. It's a very open so far that I've experienced. Yeah, it's just a community. We're all in it together, so it's really great to be here, a part of your community too. So thank you.
Of course.
Definitely. It's such an honor to have y'all here. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Plus UL, y'all, we've got the Good Edit. What else can I say? We're just so happy. And first, they break down the pop culture, style, and reality TV with a sharp perspective. And that's what I love, because this is beyond surface level with them. It's
Right.
I mean, they don't call it the Good Edit for nothing. I mean, it's it's the meat and potatoes, and we know what things are about. So, and that's what I love so much. And we knew that y'all would fit right into the Villa Chaos tonight. So thank you again for being here.
Yes, but real
Thank you for
quick,
having us.
Elle and Kat, please tell everyone, the Villa Download family, where everyone can find you guys.
Sure. On Instagram, you can find us at TGE. I always mess this part up, you guys. I'm sorry. I hope you can edit
No,
this
you're
out.
good.
It's live. So
We're live, babe. We're live.
Oh,
it's Instagram.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, see, live, you have just seen the art of human frailty. Okay, so
That is.
I love
second
you.
podcast of the day. This is our
Good
second podcast
point.
of the day. But anyway, yes, for the good edit, you can find us at TGE_the good edit. And on YouTube, you can also find us at the good edit - Bravo Rex. And Kat?
And I'm everywhere on socials at TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Bravo Rex.
Perfect.
Super easy.
Yes. Thank you, ladies. But we have so much to go over tonight, Kimberly. So break down real quick, give the audience a little feel for what we're gonna go over tonight.
Yes, y'all, let's go. So before we get started, here's what we're diving right into tonight, just like Danielle said. So first off, Carole Radziwill returning to Real Housewives of New York and the unexpected John Gosselin connection to the drama of RHONY. So we're going to get into that. Real Housewives of Atlanta promo dropped, and everybody has a lot to say about it. Amanda Batula's major glow up and her Marie Claire cover. So that's exciting. Overall thoughts on the current season of Summer House? Olandria and Leah spotted in Milan, and Law Roach letting it slip that Zendaya may already be married to Tom Holland. And that is a story that I am definitely into.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shocked me today.
Yeah.
I'll just come out and say it. Did you guys hear what her mom said though?
No, but let's save it.
Okay.
Let's save it.
Yeah.
No, I did not. So you can let us know all about it. Hold on real quick. I don't know if everyone can see my screen. Can you guys see me sharing my screen?
No.
Okay.
Don't worry, you are fine. Oh boy, here we go.
Love the
Hold
background.
on real quick. Okay, maybe we can't share the screen because there's 4 people today. I think that might be the reason why. But that is all good. But yeah, let's get into tonight's.
It's our fault.
Actually,
Not at all.
it does work. Remember whenever we had Franz on, whenever we did the pop culture agreement, we had 4 panels and you shared your screen with the video.
I'll try again.
Maybe. Or maybe, well, that wasn't live either, though. That might make a difference.
There seems to be a part on the bottom of my screen that says present. Is that what you? I've never used Streamyard.
Yeah,
so do I know?
See that.
It's not showing it. So
Oh yeah, I have it for some reason.
Let me double check something.
I
real
just
quick.
see follow us on Instagram.
There we go.
There you go. You did it.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Okay. I needed to be full screen, I guess. So yeah, we have a lot to get into tonight, which Kimberly broke down. But tonight's drinking game that we will be going over, everyone take a sip when RHONY gets mentioned, or of course, Olandria comes up, or someone says glow up. Talking about the good at it, having a really good glow up. Oh God, ladies, I just really love your branding. I love your branding. I can't say that enough. Okay,
so much.
Finish your drink every time Danielle says she loves the good at its branding.
It sounds like we're just going to be drinking.
Yes, we're just gonna be drinking. Yes.
I'm okay with
Why
that.
don't do alcohol during the
I just got a big box of wine shipped to me right now. I should go break it open right now.
Go for it. Go for it.
But take a big gulp when someone gasps at a headline, or we say Law Roach is messy. Oh, really? What a messy queen he is. And finish your drink if the Ramona eyes end up getting brought up in today's.
Wait, you could see me, right? Because I'm black here and like
Yeah,
I'm
I
black
can see
screen.
you.
Okay, well, as long as you can.
Yes, can see you. You are
I
there.
can see everybody.
So I don't know what to think about Carole Radziwill because is this just coincidental island timing, if you know what I mean? Or is this like really they just wanted her to come back to RHONY? Because she was photographed with some people.
Yeah, I was.
Well, yeah. So as we, well, hopefully you guys may or may not know, it was announced recently that Carole from former Real Housewives of New York fandom, and she was a former wife on there, that she is coming back in the friend of role. Now to Kat's point, she is briefly mentioned in the or she has Epstein connections.
Yes.
Because of her friendship relationship with Ghislaine. And that is actually the whole reason, ladies, that I started Danny Gossip Girl in the first place.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was from
Really?
Was
Because of the files?
because of Carole and
No way.
yeah, it was because of Carole and her connection with Epstein, because I was following Crazy Days and Nights, who should not be trusted anymore. And he brought it up that she was involved. So I started making a map connecting all the dots because I was like, what? A housewife is involved? I think she helped write her book, Ghislaine's book, or something about the photography. Maybe it was like, maybe she did the photography for it, like something along those lines. So
I don't know what to think.
Yeah, but I don't know really how involved she is. Honestly, I do think that they were friends. I don't think it's what everyone believes it to be. I do think though she might be piggybacking off of the Love Story show, but go ahead.
Oh,
I mean, the thing is that, Carole has always been super provocative as a choice as a New York housewife. I mean, I mean, just by default alone, just being, the niece, a Kennedy, or associated with the Kennedys, and just her journalistic career and things like that. And I think when you get into that upper echelon of political society and wealth, I mean, there's at some point, it's not surprising that she was Epstein adjacent. It's not provocative. I mean, it's not surprising, right? But
yeah,
I think why she's interesting to this cast of RHONY, which has had so much controversy as it relates to casting, is because she really is kind of sort of giving the fans what they want by being this bridge between the old cast and the new cast, right? She does represent, and I have a lot of thoughts about the old cast, new cast debate. So just let me know when I can pipe into that.
No, get into it, girl.
That's what we're here for.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is that, I like both casts. I like the old cast and I like the new cast, and it seems to me, one of the wonderings I had is that when people think of New York housewives, they're not thinking about Erin Leach or Cy or all. They were thinking about that old school kind of New York society. I mean, when I talked to my husband about it, he described it really well. I said, what do you think of when you think of, a RHONY or a Real Housewife of New York? He says, I think that they're probably, people that are blingy bitches eating endive salads and complaining about that snotty little clerk that sold them their last Birkin, who are demographically rich white women, with their drivers, probably their only connection to diversity. And it's almost like when I think of the old cast, they almost remind me of the swans that Truman Capote used to court,
Yeah.
except for now they're being courted by
definitely.
Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen is now the Truman Capote, right? And so, but the reason why the old cast worked is because they were actually friends, and those were organic friendships that produced organic conflict, and they had a little comedic bent. Hi, Sonia. And they had real life happenings happening in real time. Whereas the new RHONY, it was diversity, like it or leave it. Some people don't like that. We know a lot of people don't like that, but none of them were friends. And so what we got was manufactured, non-organic drama, and they were trying to make something work. It was literally like me trying to fit into my cheerleading uniform back in college.
Or my old wedding dress.
It didn't fit. It didn't fit. So I think Carole is kind of like that bridge that kind of, I don't know, that kind of gives fans that old school moneyed thing that they were looking for, but also she's just kind of a nice landing place for them. But now she's adjacent to Epstein, so I think everybody's in the Epstein files. I think my dog is in the Epstein files. Like everybody.
Well, Britney Spears is, so we've got her. Was it Britney Spears? And then there was like another young woman that had nothing to do with it. I forget who it was. It was like some random girl.
I will say though that Carole has spoken out against the Epstein connection on Juicy's too, because Heather like flat out asked her years ago, in part because of my map, which Heather like shared on her show. So like Carole asked her about it, and then I just felt like such an ass afterwards.
Which Heather?
I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Heather McDonald?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
sorry,
was Heather McDonald because she also believed that NT wasn't like.
Oh, she was just like looking into the Epstein case. So I shared my like map with her, and she like was covering it 8 years ago. And then since then, she had Carole as one of the guests on her show. So she flat out asked her about it. But I think it'll be a good addition. I just don't know how many summers she has left, though. But what do you ladies think she'll bring to the table?
I get the reference. So I think you're right. She is going to bridge the gap between the old and the new. And she's always been that cool girl, no matter how old she is. She's always like dating younger guys, wearing leather jackets. I wouldn't be surprised if she was on like a Harley or something. Like she's just like that cool it girl to me.
Yeah. She's old. She's older, but she's still young enough to be cool with that old wisdom that kind of, makes sense. So definitely has like Jenna Lyons vibes, but a lot more charisma, and she's in it, and she's media trained and she knows how to do this. Whereas Jenna, I don't think, fashion forward as she was, and I love Jenna Lyons, I just don't think she was prepared to be a housewife, and that's why that just didn't work.
And share her life as well. That is the thing that bothered me. I really did like Jenna, to your point.
Same.
It's like we were all rooting for you.
Yeah.
But when you don't share anything about your life and you're really using the show as a pure commercial for your brand, and that's it, like
it gets boring.
More than that.
Yes.
But
right.
One thing that struck me about Jenna, and I don't know if this is a thing, but I thought I remember, and I feel like I need to pause and go look it up, but we're live now, which I didn't know. But I thought I remember her mentioning that her mom was a depressive and maybe have been on the spectrum.
She was.
She did share that.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're in there, I don't know. This is alleged. Okay, don't come for me. But there's a possibility that she could be on the spectrum too, or did not benefit from how to engage socially in a way where you could be vulnerable, right? And so now you put a camera in front of me. Maybe I only know how to operate one thing, and that is just to be this badass CEO and slay. But now you're putting a camera in front of me, and now I have to interact socially in real time. Like, I don't know if she was prepared to compute for that. So, and then the idea of sharing my life, like, probably not the best casting choice, but fabulous in her own right. I still think she's an icon.
Yeah, no, really good point.
100%.
I just wonder why she decided to do it, because yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I wouldn't make a good housewife because I don't think I can, You guys know me. I don't think I can, Danny. I wouldn't be able to control myself. I wouldn't be able to be like, you called me a like effing bee.
That's
I'd
gonna
be
pop
like,
off.
like smashing glasses across tables. Like I wouldn't be able to do it. So
Yeah.
Well, I think, but back to Carole Radziwill really quickly though. I
Mhm.
remember I was listening to, I think it was actually Reality Life with Kate Casey, and they brought up a good point, which that's what I saw too. I guess she in a way like she bridges like that social gap, I believe, like with the original the OGs and the
Yeah.
younger group, and because she doesn't have kids, I don't think she's married, right?
I love
No.
that about her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
no.
so it's like she's kind of like she's like that flow, like that on purpose, like that ebb and flow. And to me, it's like I find that relatable because I'm 45 now and I don't have any kids. I've never been married. And so it's like she bridges for me, like that's that
Mhm.
gap, you know, and it's something
Wow.
all becoming like she's becoming like kind of like Epstein adjacent because to me I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, that's perfect. Like for someone like me, you know, that's why like I'm looking forward to seeing her representation this time around.
Do you think the Epstein adjacentness will come up?
I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
I think she will just address it to get it
Mhm.
over and done with, maybe perhaps because she knows it's being
Maybe.
talked about and she hasn't been afraid to address it before in the past. But who knows, because she's in the friend of role and you don't know how they'll edit it and you know what type of feel and vibes they want the season to be. I don't think she'll be afraid to like address it if somebody brings
Right.
it up, but
Yeah.
I could also see
That's a
her
good
bringing it up
point.
too.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
could
Now,
see
will
her
she
doing
talk
that in
about
the
the Kennedys though?
confessionals.
That's another story.
I
Yeah.
hope so. She
I'm
kind
actually
of did when she was on the show a little bit,
A tiny
right?
bit.
Just
Mhm.
tiny. Even Sonia Morgan did more than her. John
Yes.
John. I was
Yes.
on John's private jet.
Well, speaking of John, our favorite Ed Hardy John. Does anybody for 500? No.
No. Oh my God.
John Gosselin. He's
Oh,
super Ed Hardy,
Oh.
like no other. Okay.
And that is Haley Glassman, who is
Yes.
only
I forgot all of
22.
Mhm.
Yeah. So she was dating John Gosselin like in the heyday at the height of his hot mess fame. And it was like drama galore. She was dating him. So that's part of her fame. But she also has a father who's a plastic surgeon. I think was Kate plus 8's plastic surgeon as well, which is probably like how
Oh,
she
dang,
met
is that how they met?
John and stuff.
Oh,
This
Yeah.
is
that's foul.
plot thickens.
But
Yeah,
the
girl,
reason
me
why
too,
this
kid.
also
I'm like,
comes
what?
up, yeah. So I don't know. She's married now, of course, but what is the girl with girl without a job?
Oh, Claudia Oshry,
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
On
girl
her
with no
Instagram,
job. Yeah.
yeah, on her Instagram, she posted, all of the DMs that this Real Housewives of New York newbie has
Yeah.
sent to her over the years, like unwarranted, just like nasty messages, like fat shaming her husband, like
It was
all
wild.
this other type of stuff.
Oh,
Like, what gets in your mind, anyone out there? What gets in your mind to slide into somebody's DM or to leave a nasty comment? Like, there is such a thing as constructive criticism. But when you're talking
right.
about somebody's body and stuff, or like,
It was wild. I couldn't believe
what gets in your mind to do that? And then
I
this is
don't
now going to
know.
be one of the new ladies on RHONY. What are your ladies' thoughts on that?
I mean, you know what? I don't know who she is. I just kind of took a peek at it, and I saw some of those DMs. I wasn't a fan, and because I just don't like women shaming women.
Right.
I just don't love it, especially in the media. And my immediate thought was, okay, so Sai has been replaced as the villain. Like now we have a new villain.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't mind having a different
Well,
villain,
you
though,
know,
so I'm kind of here for that.
I don't think
know
Sai
much
can
about
help
her. Huh?
being a villain. I don't think Sai can help being a villain per se.
Well, I mean,
She's
I
got
could
that
see-
mean girl personality that she calls Brooklyn, you know?
She was
right.
less of a villain her last season, I
Yeah.
feel like.
I think
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that season.
I like Sai.
Yeah,
I like
me
Sai. I
too.
think if you have another villain
Okay,
like
so I
that,
don't.
oh,
I get that. I pick up on that.
She's so mean. I just can't get with the mean comments, you know?
yeah, but you know, is that really her? Is that performance art? You know, because I'm new and I feel like this is what I've got to do to keep the job.
Then I guess I'm judging her for what she had to do to keep her job.
And I mean, at least she's saying it
We
to
don't
your
know.
face majority of the time.
Right, which
Yeah,
that's something
appreciate.
I do appreciate.
We'll see how she plays out this season. I always give people like a fresh start every. I don't like to hold grudges against housewives.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some people do. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I try to write the middle.
Speaking of grudges, I think Bravo has a big grudge against Miami. Did you ladies hear about what's going on with Miami?
No,
I did, and I
tell
don't
us what's happening.
understand it. I don't get it.
Oh, the only thing I saw was that Andy Cohen just explained that that these shows do that sometimes. They just take these long pauses, but that's all. That's the only thing I've heard.
Yeah, let me refresh my screen real quick and hit play.
Mhm. Here we go.
I love Miami. You know, I think we're looking at how to keep it as fresh as possible. And that's kind of the only story. You have to remember, we've got how many? 9 housewives going right now. So what you don't want is something either sitting on this shelf for so long. I mean, I always think that there's a benefit in waiting. If there's no rush to get it on the air, I always think there's a benefit in, you know, waiting. And then when it comes back, everyone's like, oh my God, how great, it's finally back. I mean, remember that, we're about to pick up cameras for New York. And that's been, gosh, at least a year since that last reunion, at least. And there was a period between Atlanta seasons that was a year or something like that. So, you know, this happens sometimes in the Bravo sphere, that there's maybe a longer wait for news or something that you would like to know. But so that's where we're at right now.
Oh, ladies, are you fans of Miami in the first place?
Huge.
I love it. I feel like it is top tier
Yes.
of
It's my
it's
favorite
Miami and Salt Lake
Housewives.
top tier.
Yeah.
Why?
it's
What's your why? Why do you think what's your why?
my
Because
favorite.
those friendships,
sorry.
those relationships, like it is just so entrenched and authentic, like going back to the New York days. They're not afraid to be themselves, and they put their whole life out there. Go ahead, Kat.
I second that, Danny. I feel like they're the most real, authentic housewife franchise that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm entertained by them. The colors, the dialogue, the arguments, the friendships, the family. It's all there.
Mm-hmm. And what I love so much is just like a real genuine friendship. Like when they are divided and like have their fights and their blowouts, they have them. But when shit hits the fan, like whenever happened with Lisa in her marriage, like imploded, it's like they dropped everything and they just like they came together. And that's what I like. It's like they're like, you know what, forget all the craziness, like let's be there for our friend. Like how can we help? And just like let's put this, you know, our differences aside for a minute. Because you don't really see that with other franchises. You don't. Like there's like really no genuine friendship or connection. And I feel that strongly with Miami, and that's what draws me in.
Yeah, I think
Agree.
that I'm the same too. I agree with all you ladies, and I one of the things that comes up for me is the fact that it is Miami, just by demographically. And with that, you have a cast that is representative of very rich cultures, Cuban, Haitian, and that I think really dictates, how they define friendship and how they solve conflict. I mean, they really could give a master class on how to solve the conflict. It doesn't really drag on. And if it does drag on, like you said, they recalibrate if somebody's really going through something, and then they're back to fighting, and then they're over it. It goes quick. And I just love them all. I mean, I just love the art of the Miami housewife. They got it right.
It's
It is an art form.
Yeah, it is totally.
It is.
I'm here
but
for
I
it.
think, ladies, part of the reason why it's not coming back is not because of all of the greatness that we spoke about because of them. It is because of Alexia, who was key, and it's totally instrumental in bringing them back off of the heels of that Cocaine Cowboy documentary that came out. Like, she was key, and she didn't give up in having Miami come back. But I'm telling you, she is the demise of the current, regeneration of it because of her relationship with Todd. Let's fake us breaking up, but we're really together, and him threatening to sue Bravo. I feel like he is trying to have them like by the balls, like, you have to play by my rules or I'm gonna sue you. And Bravo's like, nope, we're putting you guys on ice. We want nothing to do that. Him and Louis, that's the reason why certain shows are on ice, because the men are getting too involved, and they should have known what they signed up for with getting with these ladies. Sorry, not sorry.
No.
Unapologetic.
Not sorry. Danny, you are so right with Louis. And when Todd did sue Bravo, I thought it was going to cost Alexia her job. I didn't think it would cost us the franchise.
I think it did cost her. I don't think she was part of the Ultimate Girls Trip. Road Trip edition. She was originally supposed to be one of the main wives, a part of it.
She was here.
And I think she got like bumped right beforehand.
Wow.
So
love is not worth it.
I hope they find their way back. I really hope they find their way back. I also don't like how they were towards Gertie either. So like that's another hot mess that they would have to work through. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, there seems to be like. Oh, go ahead.
No. I was just going to say, what is that about? What is with the? If anybody needs to be attacked, it's Julia for the way she acted last season. It certainly is not Gertie.
Gone anyway. She wasn't coming back anyways.
Why are they doing this to Gertie? I don't understand why they're treating her like this.
Me either.
I don't know. That's probably a whole other deep dive, though. That's a whole other deep dive for sure.
That is most definitively an entire other deep dive.
I would hate to see her not come back because of the other housewives. Because the audience loves Gertie,
Yeah, but if no one's gonna film with her, it makes it really it makes it hard as much as the fans love her.
You're right. You're right.
But again, I say Gertie doesn't really need the show. Gertie's living her best life. Party planner is
But I selfishly want to see her on my screen, though.
Yeah, well, she can go and she can be the Rachel Zoe of wedding planning and have her own show. The Gertie Project. That's what she.
If they gave her own show.
So listen up, because if Bravo was smart enough, they would have freaking done this already, and they're not smart enough. But who's poaching Bravo talent, get up on that.
Yeah, and good for them.
Manifest
good for them.
it. Come on.
Yeah, manifest
it. Let's put it on our vision boards.
Yes, but speaking of vision boards and manifesting, it seems like Porsha has manifested some love. Are you ladies fans of Atlanta?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Did you guys see this little teaser yet?
I did.
Okay, let's watch it real quick.
Expect God to send a 6'5" tall man with big arms and tattoos. This is my friend Sway.
I love these hands. It's giving Atlanta.
But you know, sometimes we play in the field too much and then we look up and we're like, what happened?
I didn't.
Are you guys excited?
You know, I'm
Really
always excited to
so
see Porsha on my screen.
excited.
I love her.
I love her too. We didn't even know that about each other. Okay, girl. Hey. Who else is a Porsche fan? Kimberly, are you a Porsche fan?
I am a fan of hers, but I just don't see her as carrying the whole, like, the entire cast like they are trying to get her to. But we'll see. We'll see. I could be completely wrong. So I'm just I wonder.
I get you, Kimberly.
Yeah.
No,
she's such an important figure in the show. Like, she's an important puzzle piece, but I don't think she has the energy and the consistency to like carry the whole show. She needs to put in the effort, and sometimes she just like lacks on some of that.
I agree because
but I love her and what she brings to the show, though. I love her.
Oh yeah, without her, what would we be right now? I don't think Phaedra alone could just carry this. Nini's not here, Kenya's not here. We've lost so many great housewives.
Yeah, I wonder if Candy will ever come back, though.
Oh my God, I want her to come back so bad, especially right now.
Maybe Candy's not coming back.
No.
She'll ever come back, though. Yeah.
And I love, though, did you guys see her on Andy Cohen? On Watch What Happens Live recently.
I did.
I loved she didn't want to share anything about her relationship. It's just kind of like, you don't pay me anymore for it. I don't need to share like the tea on my like relationship and marriage with you guys. Like, so I really respected that. So
amen. Me too.
Yeah,
I love it. And she's so
good.
seasoned. She knows how to answer these questions, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like Portia's going to surprise us. And let's not forget that she's very good friends with the queen herself, Nene, who she trained under. You know? So let's watch and see what she does. You know, I'm right. I'm going to see what she's going to do. I believe in you, Porsha.
I always have, girl. And she's so beautiful. I just want to keep seeing her.
Yeah.
Because she's so pretty.
Also beautiful, though, is Amanda Batula. I mean,
Amanda fucking Batula.
Yes, Amanda Batula. What? Capital F represent. I mean, she's one of the most beautiful women, like just so naturally beautiful. Face, body, everything. Can I come back as Amanda in the future? But she has never looked better. So in this quote, you know, she's manifesting a boyfriend, but just a boyfriend. So she's not looking for anything too serious. She wants to have fun and somebody her age or younger because she's been going with those old men that have Peter Pan syndrome. So
yeah. Because Kyle is 9 years older than Amanda.
I didn't realize he had such a big age gap. That says a lot, but at the same time, it's like, look at where he's at right now. It makes sense to me because a lot of most of the guys I know of, that's how I'm struggling trying to date because they're in the same exact place where he is. And it's like they want someone so much younger than them. And then those younger ones want someone who's ready to settle down and have families. I don't know.
If I was single, I would be looking for an older man. I'll tell you that. Because these young guys ain't they're really not. Like, I don't see any young guys that I'm into.
I hear you, but I really hope for the best for her. Like, but just even watching the most recent episodes of Summer House, it's like I feel terrible for her. I didn't realize how it's like Kyle was pretty much inseparable, and I don't know if it's because like he just wasn't happy or they just weren't happy together or what. But I don't know. I feel like kind of like my twin sister would say that they seemed like one of those couples that they needed to like get married in order to break up.
That's such a good expression.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is so deep.
I also feel like they should have never gotten married. I feel like they only got married because of the show, but That's a whole other
Social
conversation.
pressure.
Oh
But
my
she's
goodness.
looking good. She's getting
She's so pretty.
interview
oh my
after
God.
interview, brand deal after brand deal. But I love
Good
that she's
for
still
her.
keeping it so classy. Amanda, you can come surprise me at my home anytime wearing just that. I will switch teams for you, girl. I will switch teams. Like,
Amanda, come on their show. Come on the Villa Download.
Oh, we would love to.
Yes.
Come on, baby.
And then our show.
Yes. Both.
You know, Amanda's season that she's in now reminds me so much of, it's almost like the cousin of what Ariana went through with Tom Sandoval, right? You know, and with the exception of no one was, her best friend Sierra was sleeping with Clara.
Thank God.
You know, thank God.
Jeez.
But this kind of like, and you're talking to somebody who's been divorced 2 times, and I'm now married, and he is a bit older, but not by much, because I am a bit older, and I will never tell you how old I am, but you know, so I will say older is a bit better.
22.
But there you go. 22 for the
17.
But I can tell you, have you guys been divorced? Anybody been divorced? Yeah. No?
I've been divorced once. This is my second marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So twice, and you know what? And I can't say that I necessarily blame them. I blame the fact that I just chose poorly, and we just didn't get it right. But I will say, like, every divorce I've had was an opportunity to be like more liberated, and everything that she said in this Marie Claire article about just coming into herself and being so effing happy on just being on her own, and maybe I'll kiss a guy, maybe I'll kiss 2 guys, you know, maybe I'm just going to do whatever, is so on par to that liberating feeling that you have when you finally break free of somebody in a relationship that doesn't serve you. And I think Kat and I have talked about this. I don't think Amanda's a bad person. I don't think Kyle's is a bad person. I think they're 2 emotionally codependent people, to your point, Danielle, that should never have gotten married. Good best friends, terrible husbands and wife, and they're probably going to be best friends for life now. Even better.
I agree, especially with the way she talks about him. She's like, this is not a Scandival situation. What Ariana went through with him is like way beyond what we went through. So she's keeping it classy, which I have to give her credit. I have to give her credit, considering what the hell, Kimberly, are we seeing on this season of Summer House with how Kyle is treating Amanda and these backhanded comments that he's making, and just like.
But she makes her share too, though. Like she's
totally. I'm not saying she's not at fault. I think he's more at fault, though.
And I think that's what happens when you're just with the wrong person. The right
just
person
so angry
brings out the best in you, and the wrong person brings out the worst. And they're not a good husband and wife team.
Exactly. You are so right, Elle.
She's an inspiration.
Because I didn't like who I was when I was with my ex-husband. I didn't like that version of me.
Yeah.
And I love myself right now. So it's just the right person or just the right time in your life, then you'll thrive. But if you're stuck with a horrible partner, you're not going to thrive. Like that's just constant, pain.
But you know what? If I could just say this, and I don't know if this is the era that you ladies are in, I think every woman needs that period of just doing whatever it is that they want to do. And you know where I got this from? Every woman should read, don't even laugh, but there's this book by Helen Gurley Brown called Sex and the Single Girl. It was written like way back in the 60s, but it has this kind of prescription about how to live your sexy single life, almost in the Sex and the City kind of esque. Do your own thing. Have 10 years of that. Get married when you're 35. Don't get married at all. Take a lover. Do whatever you want to do. I think once you get all of that worked out, then you can think about really, you'll make a better wife or a better partner, or
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I wish that for Amanda. I wish that for her. I'm so happy for her.
This happens often when they say there's a thing that when you meet somebody, when you get married when you're 25, it's a huge percentage of those people that get divorced by the time they're 35. because you change.
I'm
No,
so
I
happy
get
I did not
it.
marry who I was with at 25. We
Right?
would have been on
I
Snap
did.
because
I
one of us
did.
would have killed each other. Like, it would have been bad,
I'm
bad.
literally with the person I was when I'm 39.
Thank God they don't have kids, Kyle and Amanda. Remember they were pressing.
Yes.
That's the
Oh,
reason why the universe is saying no.
You're right.
seriously, thank you, Jesus, because that would have been horrible.
We had to
They
bring Jesus
have
into it.
She
dogs.
didn't
It's
want
bad
kids.
enough. Yeah, she knew it wasn't right.
Not with him.
Do you think that they got married out of like, she referenced something interesting a couple episodes ago about, I don't know, I think it was the first episode of the season. She didn't know how she felt about Kyle because the public is telling her
I knew
he's
you were
bad
going
for her.
there.
Do you think that public opinion kind of maybe that the pressure to get married and to make something when really they probably both knew this ain't nothing, we shouldn't do
I
this?
could see subconsciously, and maybe it just took her until recently to realize what a lot of us were already seeing. I could see that for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of like in real life though,
Yeah.
Do you feel
Yeah,
like
definitely.
that, Kim? Like that they did it to kind of.
So I honestly I don't. I really feel like that. I feel like they were like just in a really. I thought that they thought they think. I think that they thought they were in a great relationship and a solid one, but that's actually one that I feel like wasn't performative. I could actually see them together, like, in real life, but with like real life circumstances and things happening. And I think what really tells me that is just like seeing the things that he was doing or hearing about it. Like those are a lot of the things that like I don't want to put people on blast, but like some of my like Navy SEAL friends who were married going through like things like they were doing shit like that, like whenever that's like real life situations. So it's like I feel like I really don't feel like they was playing it up for the camera so much. I think maybe the money part, the financial part, they probably were like, okay, this is going to be
a good point.
Us as a unit even more, but I just think it just didn't work.
I think love and friendship was totally there. Like they can't fake that. But I think ultimately the show got them across the aisle. I don't know if they would have ever. I don't think they would have ever gotten married if it wasn't for the show. I don't think that their family would have let them.
I have to agree with
Especially
you on
everything
that.
leading up to it. But
And I think the fact that they pay for the wedding as well a little bit, they at least pay for some of it, then that is a huge factor as well. Because it's like now or never, we're going to have to either pay for this ourselves or Bravo's going to chip in. And they still did it in a backyard. It wasn't anything extravagant. I think it was love why they got married. I don't think it was the show, but I think the show is why it's a little bit of why they're getting a divorce, I think. The show.
Okay, fair enough.
The outside noise in a way, I think, it was too much for them.
Yeah, I could see that. Not having a lot of outside noise. And I know, ladies, that this might not necessarily be in your wheelhouse, but you love beautiful women. You love good fashion, hopefully. Let's all pretend we're in Milan, okay? Let's just
imagine. We're in Milan.
Okay. Our Love Islanders, Leah from season 6 of Love Island and Olandria from season 7 of Love Island. We're both in Milan for Milan Fashion Week. So they were killing it. So we have Leah in this little black number.
I love that one.
That's
yes. Very beautiful. Even though I'm kind of like over the see-through, the cutouts, but I'm really feeling Leah in this look. Like her body, the makeup, the hair. It's like it's all working. And then we have Olandria in these 3 different looks. So I think the first look she did was this blonde vixen look. Love the makeup. And then there is what people are calling as Gothlandria. So her little gothic look.
I
And
like
then
that.
I really love this little look. This is my personal favorite, just because I feel like this is the one I would be the most likely to wear
Yeah,
myself. This little like 40s, 50s type
Mhm.
of girl, but I don't know. It just love seeing them shining in Milan, and it's great to see them meeting up, these two powerhouses.
Most definitely. I will say that they are definitely putting Love Island on a map greater than I expected, especially Olandria. Like they've definitely blown up.
Yeah.
And it's to the
Very.
point where I don't even watch the show, and I never have. But of course, I know who Olandria and Leah are. And Leah is Persian, so I have to love her.
Absolutely.
Leah Kateb.
There you go. No, it's funny. My twin sister said the same thing because she doesn't watch Love Island. She's not a fan, but she got to know who they were just from and like Nick as well and like Kendall and the other seasons and some of these other names just from all the popularity. So it's really really cool.
I watched
It
Love
is.
Island. I liked it. It was a vibe. I just can't keep up with it. There's too many shows. I can't keep up with it.
There are a lot of
But I love the premise of it. I love was it season 6? I think I saw. I wonder if those kids are
that
still
was
together.
with Leah and Janae and Serena.
Yeah. They were so adorable.
Yes, that
Aw.
was like the
Love their
golden
friendship.
season. Golden season. Real quick, I have to give it up for this beautiful girl, Michelle. Everyone, give her a follow. She is amazing. She does all of these great makeup relooks. She just redid Olandria's look, and I think she killed it.
Yeah, she did a great.
So
Yeah,
give
she looks
her a
pretty.
follow. She deserves love. She deserves a lot more follows. I think for some of the awesome makeup that she does. So
What's her
everyone
name?
can give her a little follow. Michelle Strom.
Zoom in on her. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, she did a great job recreating that. I love her hair as well.
Yes.
I love that updo with that exact length of front over there. I like it.
I couldn't pull off
I
those
love makeup.
brown or blonde brows myself, but
I
love
would
it,
do
love
it.
it,
I don't
love
know
the
if I could
look,
pull
look.
it off.
No.
I just love makeup so much. I'm
Oh
not
my gosh, I do
amazing
too.
at it, but
Mhm.
makeup and fashion are my favorite things.
Oh, I
Yes.
love those two. That's like music to my ears. You just said it. Yeah, music and makeup and fashion. Those are like
They
the
just
things
make
that
you
make me
so
happy.
happy.
Mhm.
So
Here he
makeup and
is.
fashion. Let's listen to the fashion architect. I think that's what he goes by. He's not a stylist. He's a fashion architect. Mr. Law Roach.
That's what Kanye's wife is as well. Bianca Sensori is a fashion architect.
So
That's what
she's
called.
copying. She's copying
La
Law Roach.
Roach. She's copying La Roach. Okay.
Yes. So for people who are not aware, like his main client primarily has been Zendaya. And at the recent SAG Awards, he was on the red carpet. He let a little something slip. So let's play it. And then I definitely want to hear from you, Kat, on what her mom had to say. But let's play this little messy queen.
Are Zendaya and Tom Holland already married? At the 2026 Actor Awards, her longtime stylist, Law Roach, spoke with Access Hollywood and exclusively revealed that the pair have already tied the knot.
I know you can't tease much because you're involved, but we are living for Zendaya's wedding look. Is there anything you can tease for us?
The wedding's already happened. You missed it.
Is that true?
It's very true. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Say what?
Why did he do that? Why did he do that?
know.
Yeah, that's not right. I mean, they deserve to get married in private. I mean, honestly, I'm not mad that they kept that to themselves. They deserve something to
Yes, I
themselves,
love
so
that
go
they
for
kept
it.
it
But
to
that's wrong.
themselves.
But you know what? I don't even think it's true because her mother reposted that story and wrote, "You hear the cackle," and then she wrote something under a comment like, "Well, if they did, I didn't know about it." So I think it's a lie. I don't think it's
But then,
true.
see, that's where I'm confused at. But also, Zendaya was also photographed with a gold band on, which she hasn't been.
No,
And then, so
true.
there's
Yeah.
that part, but then her and Law or she and Law Roach are very tight. They've got like a really tight relationship. So it wouldn't surprise me if she would give him permission to like say something like colorful like that, and even for him to like get his name out there even more so. Like it wouldn't surprise me at all because think about it, they're so tight because he quit the fashion industry completely, and then she was one that brought him back, and it was something that happened, and so it doesn't really surprise me in a way. I could see them probably concocting something. That's just in my head.
Well,
I get what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what they got engaged in January. It wasn't at the Golden Globes, and I do remember, and this might have been reported in InStyle magazine, something to the effect that I think he was saying something about fan. Oh, jeez, I can't even get it right. I'm so tired. Okay, get it right. We're live. Geez, this is pressure.
You're
There we go.
good. You are good. If only
No,
you
yeah,
heard
so
all the
far
times
you
Kimberly and
were-
I've stumbled our words. Okay,
You're
you good?
crushing
In
it.
response to fan excitement of we're seeing her wedding dress, there was a mention that they probably wouldn't see it, that she was probably, if she got married, it would be quiet and it would be under the radar. So I could see a world where this could be true, that they are married and they just kept it for themselves. And she, like to your point, Kimberly, she gave him permission to go ahead and link it, or not,
Yeah.
I think you make a good
Unless
point.
he was really just joking around.
I don't
why
know,
would
but
her
now I'd be
mom
mad with all of
play
these
it?
AI wedding images of me going around.
Yeah,
With
look
people
at that
having
one
that
over
in their
there.
head that that's my wedding. I would like that's like a new take that you have a new spin you have to put on these stories or fake stories coming out now. Now you have to deal with like the fake AI images that are going to come along with it, such as the AI image that I'm showing right here. I didn't make this AI image. I do know how to make AI images. I didn't make this one. This is from someone else.
That's
But
horrible.
I'd be really upset about that.
Yeah, but at the same time,
Yeah.
people are making AI images anyway. So like somebody probably they probably the same way they were making I saw some of what Taylor Swift is like a cheerleader or different things. So I think even if they were really married or not, I think people probably still make images.
Yeah, true.
They like to.
That's true.
Yeah, fantasize, and this is it, making their fantasies look like they come to life.
First, it was when are you going to get married? Then it's going to be like, when are you going to have kids? Then it's going to be like, when are you going to have another kid? It just doesn't end for women.
Yeah, especially if you're in the public eye. It's like, when do you get to keep something to yourself when you're that exposed to the public,
I wish he would have done maybe like a people spread just for selfish reasons because I want to see her dress.
Well, it's going to be
fun. But I just love a celebrity that can keep stuff really quiet. It's so rare. So everyone, if you can be a Zendaya or a Jacob Elordi, do that. They're like really private. So
that's really
seriously.
Good.
I mean,
I
you literally have to.
That.
I mean,
and her friends. She has true friends and family that they didn't leak that. Well, maybe except for Law Roach, but
Al, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I mean, just in terms of my husband's work and being in proximity to celebs, I get why they have to go under the radar, and I am all for it. You have to preserve your mental health. You deserve every right have privacy, because guess what? The fans are not your friends, and they don't care about you. They like you until they don't. They love you until they don't. So
They'll
like,
be the
there's
fastest
really no
ones to
obligation
tear
to
you
care
down.
anything. Huh?
They'll be the fastest
people
ones to tear you down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
not everybody's sane either, you know?
That's
Some
true.
people think you owe them something.
Yeah. But one thing that you ladies owe, Kimberly and I, which you guys are not aware of, surprise, surprise, ladies,
You're getting
is
married.
we would like to do a little lightning round of questions real quick as we close it out. So we are just gonna do a quick lightning round of questions.
Do it.
With
Danielle,
you
you're killing me. I didn't realize we're live. Now I've
Who's
got
going
these surprise
first? Like what?
questions.
You say the name. You say the name so we don't talk over
so
each other.
I'll ask Al your questions. Kimberly, you ask Kat. We'll just take turns going through the questions. So, Al, what is your favorite Bravo franchise of all time?
I'm gonna have to say Atlanta, and I'm gonna have to say Atlanta because they really developed the art of read and shade that every other franchise has franchised off of and benefited off of.
Yes, they made the blue book for that. Very true.
That they did. Okay, for you, Kat, most overrated reality show right now.
Vanderpump Rules, the new season. It's so good. It's so entertaining, and I think people don't want to give it a chance. But it's not the same show. There's no new Sheena. There's no new Stassi. Like, just give it a chance.
I started watching. I'll pick it back up.
Yeah, it took a minute. It took a minute for me to dial into it, and I
Both
think by
of
episode 4 you'll be in.
us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what reality star would you want to have brunch with at Sir or elsewhere? Al?
Dorit.
Oh, okay.
Dorit, we're neighbors.
Okay.
Call me.
Oh my God.
Manifest.
Hey, look, we make things happen over here on this channel. We're
Now, always a disclaimer, not Amanda Francis style.
Yeah, we're like,
Okay?
What did you say about Amanda?
Not
She's gonna
Amanda
call-
Francis style. We're not manifesting.
Yeah, not
it
that
way.
style.
We're not
Not the way she does it.
Amanda.
Speaking of Amanda, stop. So for you again, Kat, best reality TV villain.
Lala Kent. I think she's like, yeah. You know what? I should have said Jax. You know what? Jax. I take
No,
it back.
go with who you really meant. You meant Lala. You meant Lala.
I forgot Jax existed. I
before
forgot he
this live
existed.
talking about it, Kat. Like,
I don't like her.
say it with
Listen,
your chest,
Lala.
Kat. Say it with your chest.
Between the cultural appropriation of it all, between the I was Tupac, I just can't do it anymore. And now she effed with Sheena, so don't you dare, Lala. Don't
Okay, well,
you dare.
Cultural
Lordy.
appropriations aside, and channeling my man Tupac, I like Lala. I am a Lala fan.
I can't. I did like her, but I don't. I just. Ugh.
Don't like her.
Okay. Elle, last question for you, love. One celebrity who you think would be perfect on Housewives.
I need to call a lifeline. Okay. Nicole Kidman.
Oh,
good answer. What?
Dude, I
Or
got
Meryl Streep.
I got chills in my body though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here for that.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Yeah, she'd shut it down. Her and Rachel Zoe shutting it down.
Oh my God, seriously.
I know. It's funny, the girl who used to do my hair, she was Rachel Zoe's hairstylist for a long time.
Ooh.
Yeah. I kind of want to pick her brain soon, very soon.
Really nice.
Rachel Zoe's definitely elevating the space.
I love her so
Elevating
much.
privilege.
Yeah.
She is. And lastly here, what reality show should get rebooted next?
One that I don't even know about getting rebooted. So oh my God, Miami. Come on, Andy. Real
Well, they're
Housewives
not
of
even.
Miami.
They're not even quite booted yet.
Yes.
Like,
They're
well,
just
they
on a
need to be.
pause. They're on a Dorinda pause.
They need to get close.
Okay, so I guess if it wasn't for her, I would pick New Jersey, being that I'm a Jersey girl. But I wouldn't make it so that way, and I would move towards a little more diversity on the cast, you know?
Yeah, I
Because
see
New
that.
Jersey is so culturally diverse. And I don't think we have enough diversity on that cast.
I appreciate you saying that because it's one of the reasons why I struggle with it.
A lot of celebrities live here. Cardi B has a house here. Ice-T and Coco. T.I. has a place here. A lot of people do. DJ Envy and his wife, they live in New Jersey. And Remy Ma lives in New Jersey. So, like, come on, Bravo.
Switch it up, please.
Switch it up.
Just thinking about how many shows have been canceled. But yes. But anyways, guys, ladies, we could talk to you forever. But
yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
it didn't seem like more than 10 minutes.
I agree. But this wraps up another episode of the Villa Download, your go-to spot for all things Bravo, Love Island, reality TV, pop culture, and every messy moment in between.
And don't forget, our new lives are every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central, and clips drop throughout the week right here on YouTube and over on Instagram. So stay tuned and stay engaged because that helps us. And don't forget, please share, tell your friends, your family.
Yes. And speaking of which, follow us on Instagram at the Villa Download, Danny Gossip Girl. This is Kimberly A. Bryant. Ladies, refresh the folks where they can find you again in case they weren't here from the start.
Go, Kat.
Okay, well, I'm just, you see the way it is right here, Bravo Rex. I'm just Bravo Rex at TikTok, IG, and YouTube.
And on Instagram, you can find me at TGE_the good edit. And listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget that The Good Edit is not just a collaboration, it is a movement. And Kat and I are, as I know, KB and I are, we're thinking about you fans all the time in Bravo in my sleep about how to elevate the watching experience in the podcast.
This is our life now. This is
I
our
love
entire
it.
life.
Oh, and we are here for it.
I love
We
it.
haven't spoke to our husbands in days.
That's okay. That's okay. It keeps things interesting. But anyways, guys,
there's more important things.
You guys are awesome.
Comments.
Thank you.
Coming.
I love you so much, all of you.
We
guys.
love you too, but keep the comments coming, keep the conversation going, and tell us, as always, if there's anything you would like for us to cover next week.
Until then, stay hydrated, stay dramatic, and as always,
stay Villa Downloaded. Take care, everyone.
I love that.
Bye, guys.